So that one little water leak is meant to be pulling all this apart from the car.
Okay, you're enjoying the Kodokuna Raida YouTube channel.
Hi, it's been about 2 weeks since this poor old girl broke down when I had that water trouble, and I've had to wait for parts to come in, so they've all come in now, and today we're going to fix it. So let me show you what we've got. This is the new plug that broke, so a brand new one. This is a new rocker cover gasket, so we're going to take this off and change it because there's a little oil leak. This gasket is the oil filter gasket, which is here, there, because to get to change this properly, I need to take my oil filter housing off. So I'm going to set you up. I'm not going to show you everything I do, how I pull everything off today. There's a million videos on the internet to show you that, and I'll put a couple of links below if you need information about that. But we're going to pull it all apart, and the important things, I'm going to let you know what I'm doing. So pull the fan out, pull the rocker cover off, pull the oil filter housing off, and we'll pull that little plastic block out as well. So let's get going, jack the car up and pull her all to bits. Very exciting. Okay, so I'll just let you know where we're up to now. We've pulled the fan out, radiator fan out. We've taken these covers off because I need to take those covers off to get to all the bolts on the rocker cover here. Here, just so you can see, the coil packs. So individual coil packs that go to each spark plug. So we've got to remove them. They're easy, just lift these little tabs up here and pull them off. So we'll get all them out, and we'll take this rocker cover off. We'll take our alternator off, then we'll take our housing off, and then we're ready to start changing everything over. So let's keep going. Okay, we've got the rocker cover off now, and I've cleaned it up a little bit. Sadly, the last person who has put a rocker cover gasket on this used silicone. You can see it around this edge. So instead of just buying another gasket and putting it on, they've put silicone on it. It hasn't joined up properly. If your BMW is leaking on the rocker cover gasket, just get another gasket. But I understand why they do it, because it's so expensive to take it to a BMW dealership to get it fixed. But what happens with these gaskets? They're very soft. They get hard and they crack. Look at that. It's a problem with BMW gaskets. They get hard, they just crack. They're not sealing anymore. You can see the genuine one here in the plastic bag. It's all bendable. So if you're in your BMW and you can smell oil burning, most of the time it's from this rocker cover gasket. So let's keep going. We've got that off. Now we're going to pull our belt off, our housing off, and our alternator off. Okay, it's pretty messy, but you'll see down here, this is where this oil housing bolts on. There's that little seal in there that we're going to take out and exchange, because we had to take all this apart to get to that part right there. That's the part that broke when we were in the middle of nowhere, and all this grey stuff, but this is all stuff I put on trying to seal it up. And we've just been out here for about 2 hours to get to this part, so let's pull this out now and we can start putting it all back together. Thanks. I've put the new plug in here, you'll see, nice and clean and fitting properly. Now I want to show you, this is what I had to take apart to get to that. So that one little water leak is meant to be pulling all this apart from the car. Now this gasket here is the oil filter housing. I replaced this a couple of years ago because it was leaking, so it's not too bad. It's a little bit hard, but this one very, very soft. So I'm going to put that in the car, in the filter, bolt that back on, and then we have time to start bolting, cleaning this up and putting all this back on. Great, so it's taken a little while, had a few little hassles, but the little tube with the pipe that the water broke originally, that's back in. The oil housing's back in, oil filter's back in, alternator's back in, the belt is back on. So now we're ready to do the rocket cover gasket. So it's all back together, but it started to rain. So let's fill this water up. I'm only going to put water in there now, and if everything's okay, I'll drain the water out later and fill it up with coolant. Need a bit more power. If everything's okay, I'll drain this water out and fill it up with coolant. I've left the cover off the coils at the moment just to make sure it's firing. Sometimes those coils, when you muck around with them, they're not making proper contact. You need to give them a little bit of a seat in. Okay, our water's full. Let's try. First start. Ooh, that's what I like. So now our fan is going, so we've reached engine temperature. Oh, can you see it going down? So the thermostat is open, letting the water into the engine. Oh, how cool is that? So let's top that up. Okay. The thermostat's opened up again. Let the water in. Okay, we'll fill it up again. Remember, we're going to drain all this water out and put coolant in it. This is just to make sure the system's okay. So we're going to put the cap on now. So we're going to run it around tomorrow and see how it goes. But she's all back together, which is great. I wish this rain didn't come. But let's go for a drive tomorrow and see how it goes. See you then. Well, hello, it's the next day. I've been driving the BMW around and everything seems to be okay. Over here is my temperature gauge. So you can see I've got 4 bars there, which is fantastic. It's 31 degrees outside. It's very, very hot. I've been driving the car around for about an hour now, doing some chores and some shopping, and everything seems to be going perfect. So I'm really happy, and for now the car is fixed. So thanks very much, and always remember, drive like you know each other. Bye bye.